Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. I'm going to make a video to Pastor Dowell's video response to me called G Man Troll, in which he asks for one single verse that proves that biblical polygamy is condemned. And he said he would debate me. And I noticed that he formed his question to try to, in such a way to try to get away from debating me. I'm always tickled by this. When you got these men on here who talk all this smack about Christians, but always try to do little things that weasel their way out of these debates. You know what I mean? So let me answer his question. Polygamy, as I said on the G podcast, is when you're married to more than one woman. Or you have multiple spouses. Obviously, the word is used differently when a woman has multiple husbands. In this country, we call it other things and whatnot. But to give you your answer, Pastor Dowell, like I said on the G podcast, you can look at Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 17, in which God forbids a king from having multiple wives. Now, if that is in the Mosaic law, Pastor Dowell, okay, pay attention now, okay? If in the Mosaic law it's telling you that you can't have multiple wives, and then you have multiple wives, and he gives you the reason on why you shouldn't have multiple wives, wouldn't that be considered a sin? Isn't that transgression against the law? See, you see how simple that was, Pastor Dowell? But wait a minute. I got more, because I'm calling you out, sir. Because if you have multiple wives, and from what I understand, you do, and you are a pastor, an overseer of a church, are you not? I believe it's in 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 2. If I'm wrong, you can look on the G podcast. You can listen to the very beginning of the show. The first half hour, I do a little bit of a study on the topic. Or I talk about it for a little while. But pastors are only supposed, a bishop, is only supposed to have one wife. And a bishop is an overseer of a congregation. Sir, you call yourself a pastor, and you are certainly an overseer of the People of Straightway Church. So, sir, if you have more than one wife, you are in sin. And if you want me to go into more detail about this, it isn't difficult. Accept my challenge for a debate. And I want to have this debate on Debate Talk for you, because you've been lying to your people when you say to them, I'm only doing this for more subscribers. And you say you want to put me on the map. Sir, no disrespect. I know you got 52,000 subscribers, but I've been on the Drunken Peasants, and those guys are a whole lot more popular than you. If I really would just focusing on subscribers, I'll become a member of the Peasants. I'll go to Creationist Cat channel or something. But your channel? No, sir. No, sir. I'm doing just fine. And I know I'm more known on YouTube than you. There's a lot of people that watch my channel don't even know who you are. So don't even go there. But there's a lot of Hebrew Israelites who know who I am. And I've seen the best video you have on your main channel. I think, what is it, like 14,000 views? My best video is 220,000 views. Do you have a video like that on your channel? No, but you got a lot of subscribers. I'm good at getting my own views. I don't need you to get me views, sir. So, and to prove furtherly that I don't need you for views, and I'm not trying to get you on my channel for views, we can do this on Debate Talk for you. I've already talked to Sal, and he's going to hold you accountable. We're all going to hold you accountable. SOG, the Christians on YouTube, even some of your Hebrew Israelites are saying they're going to keep you accountable to what you said, because, you know, you don't lie. You're not dishonest. Okay? Now, that's part one of this video. Part two of this video, you told everybody out there, because of the way I talk, that makes me gay. Pastor Dowell, listen, let me educate you a little bit, sir. All right? And I'm not goofing and I'm not laughing, because you got to take the things of God seriously. All right? Could you educate me a minute here and tell me how you could tell somebody is gay because of the way they talk? You know, in the 9th commandment in the 10 commandments is, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. And according to you, I'm your neighbor. According to your whole movement, your sect of Hebrew Israelites, I'm your neighbor. Because I know I'm a follower of Christ. You can't prove otherwise. But you're telling people that I'm gay because of the way I talk. Sir, how many Mosaic laws are you going to break before you finally get it through your thick skull that you're not keeping that law? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You guys make this so easy for me. It's just unbelievable. You do all of this, you call people names and whatnot. See, I don't claim to follow the Mosaic Law. Is there a difference in me and you? I don't claim to be following all 600 and 13 or 18 laws in the Old Testament. I claim to be a follower of Jesus Christ, and I claim to be moved by the Spirit of God. I claim to try to live a holy and contrite life. So I would like also, after you accept my challenge for the debate, to prove that I'm gay. And since I know you probably won't apologize for being gay, and you're going to try to find some excuse not to debate me, I do want you to understand something. If you run from this, it's just going to show your audience that you know polygamy is a sin, just like I said in the video, that you don't know what you're talking about, and then maybe somebody from Straightway should take your place as a teacher in that church because you don't know what you're talking about. And before you debate me, Pastor Dowell, let me give you a little bit of advice. You need to go on Debate Talk for You, and you need to recognize who you're going to be debating. I'm no lightweight. I'm not somebody you should be giggling and laughing about. If you don't bring your A game, sir, you're going to get embarrassed. Because I know more about that Bible than you think I do. And on this issue of polygamy, sir, I'm saying you're wrong. I'm saying that everything that you're teaching your people about polygamy is wrong. So what's it going to be, Pastor Dowell? Are you going to make some excuse? Or are you going to put me on the map? That was funny. I have to admit that one. That was funny when you said that you was going to put me on the map. Because, sir, I've been on the map for a long time. And it ain't because of you. So, oh, and by the way, for 4 years, I haven't been bothering you. And that's also like some evidence for it, too. Like I say, 85 to 90% of that video you made was a whole bunch of lying. So, why don't you go for 400% and run for me like I know you're going to do. But if you're going to have this debate, I want to have it on Debate Talk for You because I don't want you over talking me. I don't want you to get away with cussing or doing any of that stuff. What I want is for you to bring your biblical knowledge into the lion's den so I can eat you alive. Read your Bible and do what it says. God bless.